Hey my friends, welcome back to a new video. Today I have a special 8.8 message for you. We have a Lions Gate portal today, and it's actually a label for a cosmic event which is happening today. And it takes place when the Sun in the Leo, the Earth, the Orion's belt and the star Sirius are lined up, which is activated by the rising of the star Sirius. So when this cosmic event happens, it opens like a doorway for a new energy which can uplift your spirit a little bit and can inspire you to take a step forward into the direction of your dreams. And it will also help you to download some inspiring and powerful insights which can help you to transform your life. So sometimes people use those things a bit in other direction, like something outside of us will come here and take care of ourselves. But what is happening, those energetic shifts helps us to receive certain insights, ideas, thoughts, information, which if we apply them in our daily lives and we create certain practical steps out of them, will help us to transform our lives, which brings us back to us. The power is within us, and when the connection is stronger, it's much easier for us to receive inspiring insights which can help us to transform our lives. So I will give you 5 things you must know about this day, and what are practical steps you can use to use this present energy to shift your life. So my friends, how to use this present energy? The first thing is, what is really important right now when it comes to this energy is to review your life, where you feel more ambitious. We need to recognize, ambitious is being ambitious, feeling ambitious about something. It's a stronger connection with that inner fire which is urging us to do something about it. When we feel ambitious about following our goals, our dreams, of course we firstly need to recognize dreams so we can design goals out of them, so we can find a way to make things happen. And if we truly feel inspired to do something like that, we'll experience an energy of ambition. So ambition is like an inner fire which is urging us to take action, to move things forward, to transform ourselves, to become who we are meant to be, and to follow our deepest heart's desires. So ambition may rise within you right now, and it's so important to recognize what kind of aspects of your life can spark more ambition right now. And I want to encourage you to truly pay attention to your internal sensations of how you feel when you think about different things. Like, often we have certain aspects of our lives which are more inspiring, or which are more kind of calling us to do. Like, I feel called to make these videos, to paint. I feel called to do what I truly love to do. And I feel inspired to do that, and more I'm taking actions towards doing more of that, more I'm making that momentum in my life, or every single day I experience a certain guidance which helps me to know what I need to do, to know in what kind of direction to go. And because I'm doing that, I've noticed that there's actually a pattern, or like we could say a formula, a way to open the channel for all of us, where we can find that greater connection with our higher self, with the great cosmos, to receive the guidance, and not just to receive it, more importantly to become aware of it, because we are always receiving it, but because we are so distracted with outside world, we don't truly trust that internal guidance. So pay attention to what aspect of your life, or what maybe certain idea may trigger ambition within you. This energy of inner fire. Maybe that fire is waking up to help yourself move into a certain specific direction. I want you to pay attention to that feeling, because that's what you need to do more of. That's something you need to pay more attention to. Because I can tell you, when I've started painting, and I've shared this story often with you, when I've started painting, I've decided I will do this every single day until I become better at it, so I can see where my life will take me if I will stay consistent with what I love to do. So that's what I did, and that's what I'm still doing. And my life completely changed since then. And manifestation started happening much, much faster, because my focus was not anymore on the results I want to achieve. I'm writing the things I want to manifest because I want to have clarity over that. But my focus is on the path, on the journey, and on awareness. Truly, I'm staying aware of how I feel, to recognize what feels right, what doesn't feel right, and what I need to do and what I need to stop doing. Pay attention to that, because you will recognize that there's something which is actually calling you to do. That's the first thing. The second thing is to take care of your future goals and break them onto smaller goals, so you can design a plan to reach and attract your dream life. So when it comes to our future goals, we need to take time to gain clarity over how we want to experience our lives, because we've been so influenced by the society to live certain way, to act certain way, to talk certain way, to behave certain way. And I want you to break that picture of society a little bit, to recognize who are you in that society. Who are you? Who would you be if there would be no money? If there would be no people around you? What would you do? And truly, who are you? Who you want to be? What are the things which truly inspire you? Because that's what we should take as something important. That's from what we should design goals of. But then also, when it comes to goals, we may recognize that when we are happy, our goals are different. They are bigger, they are higher, they are more empowering, more inspiring. And when we feel the lack of energy, or when we are tired, or when we are sad, we have smaller goals, more limited goals, less inspiring goals. That's why it's so important to recognize or to write our goals when we're in that peak state. For example, you write goals after you come from a long walk, you write goals after your workout, you write goals after you finish a yoga or meditation. You take time for your goals when your mind is clear. You take time for your goals when you're fulfilled, when you're truly happy. Because that's where you're the most pure version of yourself. And you will see your goals at that time, your vision for the future, at that time, your dreams for the future will be completely different. They will come more from your heart and less from your mind. They will be more inspiring and less just to boost your ego. They will be more empowering, and of course they will trigger some fear as well, because when we are stepping outside of our comfort zone, we are afraid of that. We are stepping into unfamiliar zone, and it's actually all okay with that. We need to be scared a little bit of our dreams and goals, because that's how we expand ourselves, that's how we grow, and that's how we learn, right? So take care of that. And then also, you need to recognize. So what I'm giving you right now is something like a practical way how to use this present energy to actually transform your life. So when you have those goals written down, also ask yourself what kind of standards you need to raise in your life. So you stop adapting to people around you, but you actually raise your standards so you can start attracting those dreams into your life. So what it means? It means that you need to adapt your lifestyle to those goals, because otherwise you will never reach them. If you don't change your behaviors, you will never be able to experience something which is new, right? So you need to raise your standards so you can adapt your lifestyle, your mindset, and your emotional sensations to your new life. And it requires a lot of energy, a lot of attention, a lot of focus. That's why it's a daily work, daily practice. And that's why I love to bring to you daily messages to inspire you every single day to take care of that. It doesn't mean that whole day long you're focusing on who you want to become, but if you make a daily practice out of it, every single day you're training yourself to let go and to release of what is not serving you anymore, and therefore you're getting closer to who you want to be and actually who you're meant to be. Because what we truly want, this wantings, those desires which are coming from our hearts, that's what's our soul mission. So if you're following your heart's desire, you're becoming more pure, you're becoming a cleansed version of yourself. You're stepping into your purpose, into your mission, and that's a beautiful thing to do. So take care of your future goals and break them down onto smaller goals, which means that if your future goal is maybe you're a leader of a certain community, then a smaller goal to break that down is what can you do every single day to make it happen, to become a leader. How can I lead my life more consciously? What I've learned on my path that I could share with people, and how to share it. What's the way that I will express myself? In what kind of form I want to express the lessons I've learned in my life. For example, whatever it is, that's your thing. Then the third thing, the connection with your higher self right now may be much stronger. And you can, if you go into meditation, you may sense it. You may sense it's much easier to receive answers from your higher self in a form of idea, in a form of a thought, in a form of a feeling. So it's a beautiful time to ask yourself bigger questions, like how can I express more of myself? What path should I take? What is the lesson I need to learn right now, right here? Maybe you're moving through a certain challenging time, and a beautiful question would be, what's the lesson I need to learn here? Or what do I need to know right now? How can I attract the thing, whatever it is that you want to attract? How can I attract it? Because there's always a certain shift we need to make in our lives. If we look onto our lives that everything is happening in the present moment, it means that right here, right now, all possible timelines already exist. But you're living in a certain timeline right now which is equal to your core vibrational frequency. And in order to shift your timeline, you need to change the choices you're making in your life, because our choices are choosing the timeline in which we live. So when we change or we take different choices in life, we'll change the outcome or the byproduct of our choices, and that's where we shift the timeline. That's why it's so important to not be influenced by your environment, but rather you become the creator of your reality, or co-creator, if that sounds more familiar to you. So pay attention to what can you do with that. Connect with your higher self and ask yourself for guidance, because it's always present within you. And if you will take time for some beautiful meditation, if possible in nature, this connection will be even stronger. And what's important if you will go into meditation is firstly to just calm down your body. You need to calm down your body so you can relax it. So you can relax your nervous system, so your body can get into that beautiful state of harmony where the ideas, thoughts, and insights will not come out of stress, out of fear, or out of certain emotional reaction, but actually out of love. And when something triggers love, it means that it's coming from your higher self. So whatever you will receive, if it will trigger love, it means that it's coming from your higher self. That's how you know that something came from your higher self. The fourth thing is what you can do right now, and this is really powerful, is to reflect on what you're still doing just for others and see if that's still something you want to bring into your future. So it doesn't mean the help you provide or certain support you provide for others, but often people do things just for others, like pleasing somebody, or seeking external validation, or sometimes often people work out just so they would show their bodies to others, and that's where they would feel like they're better, they're more accepted in the society. So whatever it is, we need to reflect our values a little bit, to recognize what are actually our core values. Are we conscious about them? Are our actions equal to our core values? And to see what is not serving us anymore. I don't want to just show up to others anymore that certain way just to seek certain validation, because only you can validate yourself to know what's best for you. Only you can be your greatest support, and only you can give the best possible love to yourself that you need. So recognize what you're still doing just for others, but is not serving you anymore, is not fulfilling you anymore. Because that's where you will become the purest version of yourself, where you will be able to give more with greater love, with greater compassion to others. Also, that's a beautiful way to become a great example in society, to find yourself so you can share yourself with others. Not in an egoistic way, but in a loving, compassionate way. So take care of that. If any of it is resonating with you, take care of that. And the fifth, the last thing I want to mention here is that your cosmic connection with the source is increased as well. So intention could be that may the wisdom to overcome hard challenges be revealed to you in the most understandable way. So that's something which may also come to you through your higher self. But sometimes, we like to use words, and we like to use certain labels, and we like to describe things certain way. But when it comes to connection with the source, sometimes words can't explain the energy we experience. But it's important to have this intention. May the wisdom to overcome hard challenges be revealed to me in the most understandable way, so we can understand what to do or what to learn in this present experience. The thing is that what I feel right now, we are moving into a truly beautiful future. But it will not be beautiful for all of us. It will only be beautiful for those who believe that it will be beautiful. Because we've already learned the lessons, and we know that there's nothing else but beauty around us. There's nothing else but beauty in front of us. There's nothing else but beauty behind us. There's nothing else but beauty above and below us. There's nothing else but beauty within us. That prayer I've shared with you before in one of my videos about beauty, I walk with beauty before me, I walk with beauty behind me. And you can find that prayer in one of my videos, I think under the section guided meditations. Go and check it out. So my friends, use this present energy for the greatest possible alignment with yourself. Align with yourself. And actually just pay attention to what is pulling you out of alignment, because it's not so complicated that we think it is. It's not so complicated. When it comes to alignment and disalignment, what it means that we allow ourselves to disconnect from ourselves by certain actions, by certain behaviors, by certain beliefs, by certain things we allow ourselves to do, like eating maybe certain food which doesn't serve us anymore, or following certain beliefs which don't support us anymore, or doing something which is not in alignment with ourselves. That's how we disconnect ourselves. So when we stop blaming our environment and we pay more attention to what are our responsibilities, we will take our power back. And that's where we will recognize how incredible we actually are, how empowered we already are, and how much less we actually need to experience the changes that we want to see. Because often we don't truly need to do much. We just need to make a certain mindset shift. We need to release certain emotional tension. And we need to start living our lives more intentionally. And suddenly everything starts aligning, and we start seeing synchronicities, serendipities, beautiful coincidences start happening, and suddenly we recognize that life is wonderful. Life is a beautiful school of lessons, and those lessons don't need to be painful. They can be beautiful, they can be mystical, they can be empowering, and they can be miraculous. And I want you to live, I want for you to live a life where lessons will come to you that way. So this is it for today, my friends. I hope you've enjoyed in today's painting. Thanks to all of you for supporting my art in my Etsy shop. I Draw My Passion. You're all truly appreciated. If you need the daily reminders, go and check out my Instagram page, AttractPassion, where I'm posting daily messages, daily reminders to uplift your spirit a little bit so you can do something about it. And my other Instagram page is I Draw My Passion, where I'm sharing my art with you. Check out my gallery. This is it. Till next time, stay beautiful, stay peaceful, stay happy, and go outside under the sun, get some light so you can express more light with others. One love.